right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the study session. But before we begin the council study session, we will have 3 community facility district board meetings. We will begin with the first one with the Cadence CFD board meeting. Begin with the roll call. Chairperson Giles is absent and excused, and board members Goforth and Summers are joining us via Zoom. All other members are present. Item number 1, items from citizens present. Ms. Mosley, are there any blue cards from citizens present?
No blue cards.
No blue cards, perfect. Item number 2 is approval of prior minutes. Is there a motion for the minutes? And we got motion by Councilmember Spilsbury, second by Councilmember Duff. All in favor say aye.
Vice Mayor?
Yes.
Aye.
Could we just hear from staff what the rates are anticipated for this in comparison to last year?
We're just doing the minutes right now.
We're just doing the minutes right now.
These are
Oh, the minutes, all right.
the next item. Councilmember Summers
Thank you.
will get into those questions. So we have a motion by Councilmember Spilsbury, a second by Councilmember Duff on the minutes. All in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Item number 3 is to approve the Cadence CFD fiscal year 2024-25 tentative budget and setting June 27th, 24 as a date for the public hearing and action on the final budget and tax levy. Ms. Mosley, does anyone in the public want to speak on this item?
No request.
No. Do any of the board members want to address this item? This is where I think Councilmember Summers had a question. So we have Mike Kennington on deck here.
Good morning, Mr. Vice Chair and members of the board. Mr. Summers is correct. We have seen a drop in our tax rates for all CFDs. And the reason why is we had anticipated issuing debt last year, CFD debt last year, and we didn't. And so we had our tax rates higher than we needed to last year because the debt we didn't issue. We also don't anticipate to issue CFD debt this year. So because of that, we were able to reduce the secondary property tax rate needed for all CFDs. So it's a good story.
All right, Councilmember Freeman.
So to that point, thanks, Mike. On page 4, I was reading about the impact of property owners, and it said that the district would pay $665 of district property taxes in addition to the $234 of city property taxes. So in lieu of what you said, there's a reduction in some of the property tax to the homeowners out there?
That's correct. These rates will lead to a lower property tax levy that the homeowners will pay.
So how long do they pay for that levy in years?
Yeah, so it depends. When we do issue CFD debt, it's typically for 25 years. So if we issued 2 years ago, it'll be for another 23 years. So it's an ad valorem tax as long as the debt is outstanding.
Okay. And there's options to pay it off sooner if the homeowner so chooses. Property.
Yeah, for the assessment, there's both a GO bond and there's also an assessment bond, a special assessment bond, and those special assessment bonds you can pay off quicker, sooner.
Okay.
But the ad valorem bonds, they take until they pay off.
Okay. Thank you. That's all I have.
Councilmember Summers.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Do we have an estimate of when we might have to issue the bonds for phase 5 of the Great Park? I know that's in design concept right now.
Let's see, we currently are working with the developers, and I think I just want to introduce, we have Janelle Gold from our financial advisor and Zach Sakis, our bond counsel, and they have a meeting set up today with the developers on future capital projects. I don't know if you want to comment on that.
Yeah, so for Cadence, the developer has indicated that they do not anticipate at this point issuing additional bonds. For Eastmark, that's the meeting that we have today. So all we know at this point is that we do not anticipate it for the next upcoming fiscal year, and then future plans will be made as more information comes out.
Okay, I know this is going to be a longer term project, and to be specific, this is for the Eastmark CFDs, not the Cadence CFDs. So CFD, but that's good. Thank you for the presentation. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, any other questions, items? All right, we'll take a motion to approve this item. Councilmember Spilsbury, motion, second by Councilmember Freeman. All in favor say aye.
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 All right, any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. All right, I think we're done with this agenda for the Cadence meeting. So is there a motion to adjourn this board meeting? Councilmember Spilsbury, second by Councilmember Duff. All in favor say aye. Aye. We are
Aye.
Aye.
we are adjourned.